Well, good afternoon, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Marcus Walter here with the weather update. As we talk about tonight, we're looking at a clear start to the evening and the overnight, but eventually clouds do move in and take over as we head into Tuesday morning. And as we head through Tuesday, we will see a cold front sweeping across the region. That's why we're dealing with the increased cloud cover, and that cold front could trigger a few spotty rain showers, maybe even a thunderstorm or two. And then as we look toward our Friday and Saturday and even Sunday, we'll be watching first for isolated shower activity on Friday, and then more rain and even thunderstorms on the way for Saturday and Sunday. And now it looks like Monday could be wet as well. But let's start out with the temperatures from this morning. We started out in the mid 40s for most of the Arklamas. We were in the low 50s in Monroe, but it was a chilly start to the day. I think many people enjoyed the chill. It's been a while since we've been this cool. And again, we're expecting a few more cool mornings this week, not so much for tonight into tomorrow morning, because a cold front and a south wind will help keep things a little bit above average. But let's talk about temperatures now. We're anywhere from the upper 70s to low 80s. 80 degrees in Monroe, the same for Ruston and Tallulah and Natchez, 78 degrees in El Dorado. And it's 86 degrees right now in Shreveport, so they are much hotter than we are, but overall we'll stay in the upper 70s and low 80s for the rest of the week. Now, this is a look at 10 p.m. We're still dealing with clear conditions, but as we head into tomorrow morning, that cold front will reach us. It'll trigger a few rain showers, maybe even a couple of thunderstorms, and this activity will continue to push to the south and east across the viewing area. As we head toward the late morning hours, we still could have wet weather out there, but at this point, we'll likely see rain showers impacting our southern parishes. And then as we head into the afternoon, we do start to dry out. We will have a north wind, and so we'll likely see temperatures reaching into the upper 70s, not so much 80s on the way for tomorrow. But if we get a lighter wind and more sunshine by the afternoon, we could see a couple of 80s out there. But take a look at satellite and radar. We are clear now, no issues whatsoever. High pressure is still dominating our weather, but that high pressure is centered to our east now. As we look to the middle of the country, though, there is a cold front, and this is the cold front that brings Tuesday's wet weather, mainly in the morning and then wrapping up in the afternoon. Here's a look at the futurecast from our GFS model. Again, that front moves through Tuesday. Then as we head toward Friday, we'll see moisture starting to build up from the south. We could see a shower or two develop and push into the Arklamas Friday evening, but it looks like the bulk of the wet weather may be to our west, and then eventually that front starts to move in as we head through Saturday, and it may linger as we head into Sunday, and then another weak disturbance may impact us on Monday. So we are talking about rain chances. Let's look at our upper level patterns to try to figure out where these disturbances will come from. Tomorrow's cold front will be associated with an upper level low, more or less a trough, that's sweeping across the middle of the country. That cold front just strong enough to sweep across our region and trigger some rain. And then we'll see this trough move out of the west, and that is what brings the increased rain chances for Friday, and then rain that will be around for Saturday, and even a few thunderstorms will be possible. This trough, if it begins to strengthen and show more definition, we could see more storm activity for Saturday. And then it looks like we'll still have potentially another disturbance, another trough digging into the western U.S., and this could lead to more wet weather for us as we head toward Monday. So we do have more rain chances over the next week or so. I know a lot of folks have been waiting on rain. We got some this weekend. More opportunities are there. As we talk about the tropics, we have a disturbance now that's starting to show more organization, and it has a 90% chance of formation over the next 7 days. It'll likely form into either a tropical depression or tropical storm within the next day or so. So things are still somewhat active in the tropics. But tonight, we'll see a clear start initially, then clouds after midnight, temperatures down to the low 60s. And then tomorrow, we'll see temperatures near 80 degrees, actually struggling to reach 80 degrees. And we'll be watching for isolated showers, mainly in the morning, wrapping up in the afternoon. We'll have that 7-day for you tonight at 5 p.m. on KNOE. Make sure to tune in then. You can also stream us on KNOE.com or through your connected TV. All right, we'll see you at 5 o'clock.